So I wanted to tell you the story of one of my favorite clients. And this is a couple that I've been working with for about 5 years. And it's their story, and I'll try and do my best to give it some justice because I think it's a phenomenal story. And I'm really, really proud of this couple because I think what they've achieved is really, really amazing. So at the time that I met them, they were in or when I first started working with them, they were in a house in the Pororo region, and it was worth about $400,000 at that time. And at that time, they were both maybe about 50 years old or late 40s, around that sort of age. And they were starting to think ahead about, how do we prepare for retirement and how do we get our situation set up, because that was something that was of some concern to them. Okay, so when I first met them, I put them on fast track mortgage plan, showed them how to structure their mortgage, showed them how to pay down their mortgage, and they followed it and they did really, really well with it. And so it was only about a year and a half later that I was with them again, and we thought we'd have a look at their situation and see would they be in a position to buy their first investment property, because this is something that we'd identified could be good as part of their retirement plan to help get them secure. Now, to their credit, right, these people were brave. These people weren't scared. These people were like, let's go. Let's see if we can do it, all right? And so that was awesome. Great clients to work with, and we got them pre-approved, and they went out and they bought their first investment property. Now, it wasn't a mansion, it wasn't flash, it was just a solid, like 1960s weatherboard house, but, good solid stock for a investment property, okay? Also in the Pororo region. We got that done, and that was a good achievement. Fast forward to about another year and a half later, and we thought to ourselves, right, let's have another look and see if they're in a position to do another investment property. At this time, they've still been following their fast track mortgage plan. They've got some more equity, and we thought we'd run the numbers and see how it looked. Got another pre-approval. That was awesome. They went out and they bought another house similar to the first one, not a mansion, but another nice, good, solid investment property, and bought that. Fast forward again, about another year, only about a year this time, and we bought a fourth house, or a third investment property, okay? And so now, in the space of around 5 years, we've gone from one house to 4 houses, okay? Now, to put this couple in context for you, we're not talking CEO salaries here. We are talking solid, standard Kiwi salaries, joint incomes in the low 100,000s, something like that. Okay, so this is to show you and to give you an example of what people can do with perseverance and determination and courage, because this couple have got courage. This couple are like, let's go get it. All right, and that's what I love about them. That's why I'm so proud of them, because they didn't sit there thinking, should we? Okay, they got out there and they did it. And so now, at the age of, say, in their mid-50s, do you think their retirement's looking pretty good? I can tell you, it's actually looking pretty awesome, because in the time that they've owned these 3 extra rental properties, they've gone up in value a lot already, okay? I think it's actually something like maybe $100,000 per house. Okay, now if that's happened in the short time that they've owned these properties, think of how much better that's going to look by the time they actually get into retirement age, which is still a good 10 years away. Okay, so that's my favorite clients for this week. Really proud of them. So happy with their achievement, and I hope that you found their story a little bit inspirational.
For more financial tips, advice, and education, like, follow, and subscribe.